Solid-state microwave emitters make it easy to convert waste, like hard-to-recycle plastic, into energy, and they cook bacon better. The microwave ovens in our kitchens, dorm rooms, RVs, boats, and such are really convenient. The microwaves carry energy that is absorbed by the water, sugars, and fats in the food molecules. The energy gets into those molecules and causes them to vibrate, which generates heat. The molecules that aren't water, sugar, or fat absorb some of the heat, but not that evenly. Luckily, there's a new device that can help with that. The solid-state microwave emitter, also called a solid-state radio frequency generator. Until now, microwaves were generated by magnetrons. I love that name. It still sounds science fiction-y, even though they were developed during World War II. They both heat food with microwaves, but solid-state microwave generators are way better, because they quickly and precisely control the direction, power, and frequency of microwaves. Plus, they're more reliable and last longer. As with most electronic appliances, the first microwave ovens with solid-state microwave generators are cool but pricey. Illinois Tool Works makes an oven called the Ibex 1. It cooks single portions, multi-component meals, and full batches of food with edge-to-edge uniform doneness. Miele makes the Dialogue. This oven combines solid-state microwave generators with convection and radiant heat. Miele claims that, compared to conventional cooking methods, it reduces cooking time by 70%. With these kinds of ovens, you can cook all the food in a meal together. Proteins come out perfect, vegetables nicely crunchy, potatoes buttery soft. The new generation of microwave ovens will cook more kinds of food better and more evenly while consuming less power, and they won't need to be repaired as often. As with most electronic stuff, after manufacturers ramp up production, they'll get cheaper. Just as kitchen ovens with solid-state microwave generators can vary frequency and power to heat different kinds of foods, solid-state microwave generators can be used at an industrial scale to heat various kinds of waste to extract hydrogen and other useful materials. Levidian Nanosystems and the Tadweer Group are working together to do just that. Levidian Systems in Cambridge, England, makes equipment that breaks down trash into hydrogen, graphene, and other useful substances. The Levidian equipment heats the waste a little hotter than a kitchen microwave oven. Okay, way hotter. So hot that it turns into plasma. Plasma forms when a substance becomes so hot that it ionizes. The electrons and its atoms detach from the nuclei. The substance becomes a cloud of nuclei and electrons. That's what happens when lightning strikes. Yep, lightning is plasma. It's formed when electrical charges in clouds ionize the air. So, microwaves from the solid-state generators are directed into the chamber until the substance ionizes. As the excited electrons and ions exit the plasma region of the waste, they cool and combine to form stable compounds, in this case, hydrogen gas and carbon particles in the form of graphene. The hydrogen can be cleanly burned to generate electricity anytime, day or night. The graphene is used to reinforce materials used in aircraft, automobiles, wind turbine blades, and so on. Because the energy is transmitted directly to the molecules, with appropriate focusing techniques, the hottest material can be kept in the center of the chamber and away from its walls. There's no need to pressurize the chamber or heat it to extreme temperatures. Because the microwaves are emitted from solid-state microwave generators, they can be precisely controlled, which in turn allow the temperature and other conditions to be precisely controlled. Different output products can be formed under different conditions. And because it all happens in a gas-tight chamber, all the output products can be gathered and used or stored. There's no pollution. The Tadweer Group in Abu Dhabi, UAE, uses Levidian's waste-to-energy process to clean up emissions from landfills while producing a revenue stream from a production of hydrogen and graphene. They install the equipment at a landfill site to clean up landfill gas while producing graphene and a hydrogen-rich gas that can be used to generate clean electricity on site. The on-site electric power and graphene production creates a revenue stream that should allow the project to pay for itself. Equipment like that made by Levidian Nanosystems and used by the Tadweer Group is large and stationary. But could it be made portable? Heck yes. Back around 2007, the U.S. Army took a shot at it. They nicknamed it Mr. Fusion, the gadget in Back to the Future that turned banana peels and beer into nuclear power for the time-traveling DeLorean. Roughly the size of a van, troops could haul Mr. Fusion with them and convert food, plastics, and paper into engine fuel. The Mr. Fusion designers joked that plastic waste was just solidified petroleum. Mr. Fusion used a plasma arc to heat the plastic and had shredders, biocatalytic vats, enzymes, yeast, antibiotics, and more to process the other kinds of waste. The project never got past the prototype stage, perhaps because, though it's a great idea, the design was too complicated. But the U.S. Navy operates a plasma arc waste destruction system on board Ford-class aircraft carriers. And the Royal Caribbean cruise ship Icon of the Seas processes trash like Levidian and Tadware. So maybe, by using the microwave plasma process and solid-state microwave generators, we could make a better and smaller Mr. Fusion for our homes. Think about it. What if you never had to dump your trash again? Or at least not have to dump it as often? We can do it. All we need is a home appliance like Mr. Fusion, but smaller, say the size of a dishwasher. With solid-state microwave emitters and other electronics, we can make it smaller and computer-controlled. For now, we'll call our waste processing appliance the Trash Plasmatizer. Eventually, we want it to process all household waste, but for now, let's focus on plastic. Because the recycling processes and markets for compost, paper, glass, and metal are pretty well known and work pretty well. Not so much for plastic. That's because plastic items need to be cleaned before they can be recycled, and different types of plastics require different processing, so there's lots of cleaning and sorting. Not so with the Trash Plasmatizer. It could process any kind of plastic, clean or dirty. As the Mr. Fusion designers pointed out, plastic waste is just solidified petroleum. So, you open the lid of the Trash Plasmatizer and dump in any kind of plastic waste in your home, dirty or clean. You close the lid and press Start on the control panel. The computer locks the lid. The computer reads the sensors, determines the required microwave direction and power, and directs the microwave emitters to transmit microwaves to the center of the plastic. The plastic in the middle is heated until it becomes plasma, a ball of plastic-eating lightning in a bottle. Graphene falls out of the plasma and settles on the bottom of the chamber. Hydrogen rises out of the plasma and is piped out of the chamber and into the holding tank. When there's enough hydrogen, it's pumped to the motor, which consumes the hydrogen and drives the generator. The electricity from the generator goes into the converter and from there into the battery pack. When the computer detects that the reaction has gone as far as it can go, the computer stops the microwaves. The chamber cools down rapidly. When the temperature in the chamber is cool enough, the computer unlocks the lid and signals you that it is okay to open it. You pull the pan out from the bottom of the chamber and dump the graphene into a container. It can then be sold and hauled away. Certain plastics may produce small quantities of other substances. Of course, all this takes electricity to run. A rough calculation based on research from Rice University in Florida and the University of Oxford, England, and others, shows that it is possible for a device like the plasmatizer to generate at least 10 times the electrical energy it takes to run it. Because only the center of the plastic waste is heated, no corrosive chemicals come in contact with the chamber walls. And here's a bonus: no plastic is hauled away, so the energy needed for trash hauling is reduced. Solid-state microwave generators can be used to extract hydrogen from waste, like the plastic packaging around bacon. The hydrogen is used to generate electricity that powers phones, tablets, TVs, computers, vacuum cleaners, and microwave ovens that cook bacon perfectly. We can do recycling at a molecular level without polluting our homes or the environment. To get more details, visit these sites. Check out our other videos about waste to energy. Thanks for watching. Depending on who's talking, Mark F. Martino is a vibrant and active senior, or a sympathetic, well-meaning elderly man with a poor memory and strong opinions about stuff he knows little or nothing about. For sure, he lacks the technical skills, business expertise, financing, and connections needed to develop the idea he just showed you. If you find nuggets in the video worth mining, spread them by sharing the link. On the off chance you want to run with the idea, feel free to do so. Movies by Martino.
Small movies. big fun.